Hello, good news for all of you guys living in Switzerland. The Bundesrat today announced that there will be massive changes coming towards us in reopening the country after this whole COVID crisis. Let me make a quick summary on some of the parts where I think there is some tricks, tips and ideas and thoughts needed. So first of all, the movement or the changes will apply already from Saturday, not from Monday as it was originally assumed. And the main changes for us with our 4 restaurants is basically that people on the outside areas, on the terrace, they are basically allowed to sit there, do not have to register themselves, and they do not have to wear masks. You are also not limited anymore on the tables with the amount of people unless it's one group. Inside of the restaurants, everything stays a little tricky. So people have to wear a mask when they are running around in the restaurant, and also stores is a topic right now. And the one person of the group, not everyone, one person of the group sitting inside has to be registered on any form like apps, Mindful, whatever you have. There's a few things staying the same. You need to have some sort of separation between the groups, either by just having distance between the tables or using protective walls, as we already being used to it. When it comes to workers in restaurants, it's a kind of tricky thing. We decided to stay with a mask for the moment, because it's not between the workers, but every time you go out, etc., it's one part. And also, I think it's kind of positive towards the customers who still have to wear masks. Let me know your opinion on that down in the comment section, because we were thinking back and forth today, but I think it's a good perspective to do it exactly this way right now. Between workers, if you have an opportunity as an employer, you can still use separation, and then the worker doesn't have to wear or need a mask. For other areas like train stations, etc., there's still the obligation for a mask, at least by now. Home office was a topic in Switzerland massively. It was like being obliged to offer it if there's an opportunity in your company, like if you have like a bank or stuff like that. And also this is falling now, so you can go back to work, but not everyone should go at the same time. I mean, that's obvious. When it comes to bigger events, there will be a certificate, or you have, like, depending on the test, PCR or antigen, you have 2 or 3 days of validation, which you can use to go somewhere if you're not vaccinated. And then there's regulations on how many people are allowed to be there. If you either sit down or if it's standing, then it's less. If it's inside or outside, sport activities are allowed again, and gyms are allowed to be used without a mask, but you need to note down who was there. But I think most of the gym has an access control system, which will automatically select like the data from the people being there when they arrived and when they left. For many people right now, being vaccinated is just a help on the bigger events, not on a small scale, and I think this is the right call. Because honestly, I do not want to check my clients, even though might have been an easy way, but data safety, blah blah blah, there's all topics involved. And I had a conversation a few days ago on Clubhouse where someone was also saying she would like to get the documentation to be safe on her side. But no, that's not possible. Data protection rules. You can't do that. So right now, being vaccinated is only the thing about safety for yourself and the people around you, but not giving you any benefits, because there was a long-term discussion. And even in Germany right now, the Partei, the Die Linke, so the left-wing party, they were also saying like, hey, we understand all this data protection thing, but how can you tell someone he has to follow, let's say, constraints on his daily life to protect whom? I mean, if you're vaccinated, you should be should be more safety for everyone around you as well. This is like the goal and the target here. I think this is the major changes right now, and I'm really looking forward to it. I had my first shot yesterday. It was Moderna, and for everyone who wants to know, because this is the most common question right now, yeah, I have pain in my left arm. You see, I can move it. I mean, if you had a flu shot before, you know that feeling. And I was working today. I'm walking right now. For those super duper internal self-development people, my heart rate is not in any significant way elevated. Could say maybe 1-2 heartbeats. I don't know. I mean, statistical error, I would say. And therefore, yeah, I'm looking forward to the second shot to have it done and to be able to travel again, make everything a little easier. The Euro certificate starts 1st of July. Until then, there's no possibility to really utilize your existing vaccination when you want to travel. But 1st of July, everything goes a little easier for all of us who want or need to travel. I think we're looking forward into getting into a better world. Masks outside, no topic anymore. Private people is still limited right now to meet. I think it is 30 people inside, 50 outside. Come on, what are you going to do? I mean, besides a wedding, it's not a topic. And a wedding, if you do it as a venue, you are still allowed to make it bigger because you have to register stuff. And this was one part from Gastro Swiss in the past. I mean, we organize everything. We do our best and feel obliged to do it also as a protection to our clients and to our workers. So I would never do that in my private life. And we still, my fiance and I, we still limit our private endeavors and meetings with more than a couple of people where we do not know who came from where and what. So at least be safe. But as I said, first vaccination done, it's already a step ahead. And let's see. These are the next steps ahead in this wonderful endeavor of COVID. And let's hope that we all gonna go back to a sort of normal life again. Although the main question here, and please comment that, I had a lot less people being sick in my companies. I mean, we see that with the Sweaker statistics and also for myself. Plus allergies. For me, a lot less of an issue this year, especially with cats. That's funny. I mean, I can play with cats as long as I wash my hands afterwards, but I don't have any other issues, which I normally have. That's it from my side. If you like this one, leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great one. Bye bye.